Hello my friends, this is Gladys from Gladys Garden in Heart of a Gypsy. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I have a project that I want to share with you. This is a project that I created for Devianne, excuse me, my voice is going, Devianne from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I'm using the paper journal kit that is called Steampunk Voyage, and it's a 5x7, so you can print the whole thing and make a book, a journal, an album, anything you want to. But I decided that the paper, I really like steampunk, can have many uses, not just for a book. So I created this hot air balloon. Now it's it is pretty big that it doesn't kind of fit on the camera, so I have to kind of go up and down so you guys can see it. And I kind of explained the process on this a little bit. Oh, there you can see the little better on the balloon. So I printed the page that had the balloon, which is the front of the journal kit, and I printed that on a 5x7, so I would get 2 balloons per page, and you're going to need 5 pages altogether, so it's like 10, of this slices right here. So that's what I used, and there's many tutorials online as to how to put the balloons together. I'm not going to tell you that. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory too. But anyhow, I created the balloon, and this project is called All Things That Fly, because I have a lot of things that, that have wings, but not necessarily the ones you think that are in birds. But, I have the butterflies, the 2 kinds of butterflies from Tim Holtz die. And then I also have a little vintage airplane here. There you go, you can see a little better there. My husband bought it for our son, and he's almost 6 now, and it is a vintage one, so I want to kind of preserve it for him. So I decided that I was already working on this project and I didn't know where it was going, and that's usually the way I do projects. And when I saw that this morning, he was yard selling with his cousin, and he found this, and I thought that is the cutest thing, and he wanted it so bad, and I told my husband, go ahead and let him have it. And then on his own, he brought it back to me. He says, no mom, you can have it. But really what I wanted to do is either make a like a curio box or a shadow box, anything like that, that I could preserve that for him when he grows up and marries and has his kids of his own. But I decided I would do it, put it in this project, and I was very pleased with it. So here is the bottom of the balloon. So what you have is a spool that I created, a pretty long spool. I think it's about 5.5 inches long. And I used this type of, it's not a pipe, it's I think this came from a wrapping paper, like gift paper. And I kept the inside because I can always, have some uses for them. So I cut that piece, and then I covered it with one of the papers that are in the kit. I also used the same papers to create this, not this flower, but I know this flower was created with that paper. And a lot of the, like these are the keys that come into one of the papers, and there is a, like an embellishment. So I put that there, and the keyhole there. And then I embellished with other things that I already had made, like my gears, and then I had this roll film or whatever picture frame, and I decided to use that there. Then I have a little typewriter here, the little one from Tim Holtz. I don't know if it's there, you can see it better, and with the word coming up from it, it says Paris. Also used Tim Holtz's little car right there, the vintage, the Model T wagon, and I did what he calls the Shatter Distress tutorial that he has online, and it's very, very nice. So it came out just the way I wanted it, kind of weird, and you can see it right there. So anyhow, I will take a lot of pictures on this, and I'll show it to you, with more details. The inside of the balloon, the cover here, I used just leftover corrugated paper that I had, and I just made a little square basket, nothing to it. I glued it to the top of the spool that I glued together, previously. I painted it red. I wanted kind of the background red because this paper has a lot of green, which is really what I love. But I want to have the whole project kind of monotone. So that's why I put that red in it. And I think that plain just went with it. I also have the Umbrella Man, which is from Tim Holtz too. And then on top of the balloon, I put one of those, I think it used to be a circuit, electrical circuit, or I don't even know what it is, but I know it came from a place that I had a lot of tools in. So I really liked it. I just, I did some alcohol ink to it, and that was pretty much it. But again, this paper is called Steampunk Voyage, or Voyage, whatever you want to call it. It's a 5x7. And I did print, like I said, 5 pages with 2 balloons on each one. So it will give you like 2 5x7 per page. So that's what I utilized, obviously, for the top. So I'll go ahead and take a lot of pictures so you guys can see more of the details with a little bit of music. The circle that I use on the bottom is, I'll tell you right now, I drew it right here, but I didn't measure it. It's exactly 4.5, so it's a 4.5 inch circular, both top and bottom, excuse me. And then I'll tell you some of the products I used. I used the Rusty Hinge and Forest Moss Distress inks. Those are the ones I used. I used some glossy accent and some crackle paint from Tim Holtz, because that's how you get this this nice effect for this shattered effect on the paper. So I hope you like it, and leave me a message if you have any questions or anything like that. But I thought it came out really cute, so I thought I'd share that with you. And again, this is a product that I created, or project actually, that I created for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So Debbie, I hope you do like it, okay? Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.